Hey guys, what's up? Teddy Zane here, and I just finished training and I did shoulders today, and it just crossed my mind I should be doing a video explaining to everybody, my new fan base, about my recent shoulder situation, how I spent 4 years just with a devastated, full blown out right deltoid impingement that doctors told me I didn't need surgery on, that it was impinged, and they gave me anti-inflammatories, injections. Year 1 led to year 2, year 2 led to year 3. By the time I got to year 4, the pain was so horrific, it was just like cut my arm off so I can be done with the pain. You know, I didn't have a torn rotator cuff. I didn't have any major tear in the delt. It was an impingement. Here's how I healed my impingement, and it was through nothing that I saw on YouTube. Everything you see on YouTube, I just want you guys to know right now, I watched all those videos over the course of 4 years to try to fix this on my own, and everything you see on YouTube is absolute bullshit. None of it works. And I put myself at the very high of like worst case scenario shoulder impingement. So what that means, and so you guys know, everybody's pain is going to be located possibly in a different area. Like mine was front delt, rear delt, down into my bicep. Some days it would be rear delt and bicep, to where I couldn't even lift a 20-pound dumbbell because the pain was so bad it was traveling into my bicep. Because the rear delt is pulling, it's the antagonist muscle, it's pulling against the bicep. So when you have really bad inflammation in the rear delt, the bicep is going to hurt. Vice versa, you got a lot of pain up in the front delt, you're going to feel some pain down in the tricep. Well, mine was primarily rear delt bicep. So I couldn't do side laterals, tip, and I couldn't do bent over laterals, even pull downs for my back hurt. I'd bench press, just the negative on the bench press would hurt the delt. Just almost every single exercise hurt. Now, I was a power lifter, and of course, I knew, like my instinct was, Teddy, you're 52 years old, you're going to have to get right with yourself and give up the heavy weight, because that's going to be step one. You have to eliminate that crazy heavy weight, because that's what's causing the inflammation to flare up in the first place. Now, the gas being thrown on the fire was all the gluten that I was taking in as a power lifter. The third event that was not right with me is I was deficient with omega-3 essential fatty acids. So omega-3 essential fatty acid is nature's cure for inflammation. The gas that's being poured, so once you initiate inflammation in your body and you eat gluten, gluten will just blow it up. Gluten is a grenade, dropping a grenade on that inflammation. So over the past 4 years, I knew I had to eliminate gluten from my diet. I knew I had to increase my omega-3s. But for me, I knew I was still going to be a power lifter, and I couldn't get right with myself eliminating all the heavy weight and not competing in powerlifting, because I had to change my mental, my frame of mind had to change, and I had to be okay with it. I had to be ready to say, I'm done training heavy. Not just physically, but mentally, I'm going to be okay with it. Like I know I can bench press 450 pounds today. I know by this time next year, I won't be able to touch that weight. I'm going to get much weaker because I'm going to have to train a heck of a lot lighter. But I did it, guys. I did it. And I did it only about 4 months ago. I just gave it up completely and I started training ultra light, super high reps. And guys, that's why I'm putting all these videos up for you, to show you how well of a physique you can maintain training super high reps, super light, 10, 15, 20 pound dumbbells. I'm 205 pounds using no more than like 30 pound dumbbells in my workouts. Swear to God, 30 pound dumbbells, as high as I go. But I do 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 rep sets, okay? Now, I'm going to compare it to this. A lot of people are like, well, why don't you just eliminate the gluten and the or add the omega-3s and still train heavy? You can't do that, because that's like having a construction truck and you're constantly throwing lumber in the back of the construction truck, scratching the bed of the truck. Would you paint it every day? Would you repaint it constantly, knowing that you're still going to be dumping lumber in it? You know what I'm saying? All of it has to change. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop dumping lumber in the freaking truck. You got to stop causing the scratches in the first place. So what was causing the scratching in the first place was the overload of the extreme heavy weight. Once I pulled the extreme heavy weight out, now I still had the inflammation. It was still really bad. It took 9 weeks, guys, of eliminating gluten from my diet and increasing my omega-3s to an absurd number. So I'm going to give you all the recipe right now. Here it is. This is how you fix an impinged deltoid. All super lightweight. Get all the heavy weight out. All of it. All the heavy weight has to go. Super lightweight. Get all the gluten out. I was eating 5 turkey sandwiches a day on whole wheat bread. I had to eliminate all bread. When I would cheat, I'd have a big pizza. I'd eat an entire pizza. That's all gluten. You know what I'm saying? Pastas, lasagna. I'm Italian, ravioli. I was throwing all that in there. I was throwing gas on that fire. I eliminated all of it. All I eat right now for carbohydrates is oatmeal and white rice, and I barely eat any carbs now. I don't go over 40, 50 grams of carbs a day. That is it. And when I do, it's just white rice, jasmine rice, and oatmeal. That is it. I take 6 krill oil first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Okay, so I've eliminated the heavy weight, I've eliminated all gluten, and I take 6 krill oil. Now, I was taking 4 krill oil for the longest time. For like the past 3, 4, 5 years, 4 krill oil a day. I bumped it up to 6, and I may even bump it up to 7, 8, just as now a precaution to make sure this inflammation never comes back, because it took about 9 weeks of that recipe for the inflammation to be completely gone. I have absolutely no pain in this shoulder. After 4 years of bullshit pain, I am pain-free finally in this shoulder. And I just trained shoulders. I did exercises that normally I shouldn't be able to do. But I was just able to do them because I am finally cured. So that's what you got to do. Guys, I have a Discord. If you want to join my Discord and just stay in touch with me daily, it's only $10. I'll put the link below. You can ask me a million questions. We got a whole family of fitness freaks, and we day trade. We'll teach you how to day trade. But it's you staying connected with me in the Discord, saying, Teddy, what do I need to do? Is this good? Teddy, should I eat this? What do I need? How many reps should I do for this exercise? That's the go-to place to just live the ultimate lifestyle with me. Okay, I'm 52 years old. I can really help you guys a lot because I've been doing this for 40 years. I started training when I was 12. I started competing at 16. So just imagine everything that's in my head that I can just teach you. I can convey it all to you and show you what's right. And especially now, it took me all this time of doing stupid exercises and this and that and YouTube telling you this before I said, forget about it. I already know what most likely is the cause of this. Let me just cure it on my own. And there it is. The impingement is gone. No surgery. I'm back to training. Awesome. I have full rotation, full flexibility. Everything feels great. I could never have done this, y'all. I could never have done this 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Never. That would have hurt so bad. You guys already know, pressing something up over your head with an impinged delt, you can't do that. It hurts so bad. So, and this one is like, this arm still feels like I'm 20 years old. You know, there's nothing wrong with my left. It was always my right side. So I hope that helps, guys. Discord link below. It's only $10. Use the $10 entry. When you enter the Discord, just come and go to the diet, training, and nutrition and say, yo, what's up, Teddy? I am ready to kill it with you. I'm ready to get in shape with you. I'm energized and ready to freaking do this. And let me know how old you are, because I'm 52 years old, and I love having the old school with me along for this journey. All right, guys, that is it. I hope just one person takes my advice. Just somebody take my advice and heals their impinged shoulder. Y'all have an awesome day. Peace.